community and friendship, we gather today as members of Rotary. We give thanks to blessings and freedoms we enjoy and pray for our fellow Rotarians who may serve in nations where such freedom is not so easily found. In these moments of fellowship and purpose, we pray your hand of blessing will continue to be upon our efforts and upon our community and people for which we serve. Amen. And we do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And the four-way test: is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you. You can have a seat. Do I have any happy dollars?
So I just want to thank everybody who responded to helping with warm coats today. We're passing out 125 coats. Very exciting. 66 families were impacted in the program. So I know it came so quickly, and we had those evening meetings. I haven't had a chance to really push it, but I just want to let you know, thank you for donations and your time. I'm excited to get the kids their coats before it gets too cold.
Yeah. Thank you for all you do for that program. Any other happy dollars? Okay. Do we have a song?
Hey, yeah, let's sing. Let's all stand and sing America.
Which one?
Not the Simon Garfunkel. That would be fun. All right. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, forever waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty of the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and united with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. All right. I gotta stand by Amy every time. She's such a great singer.
Do we have any guests today? I don't think we do. I didn't see him come in anyway. Okay. Rotoball. Time for Rotoball. See who the lucky weekly winner of $7 is. That's a big week. Oh, one got away. Maybe that's the winner. Just pick anybody.
What if I pick my own?
Then you pick your own.
Then we ask the board of directors.
Woohoo! $7. Congratulations. Okay, on your table is a copy of the financial reports that Shandor prepared. I will attempt to go over them. So the first page I want to go to is account balance. If you look at it, we're down almost $200 from last month. So, and that's with everything out of the banquet is done and paid for. So we're doing real well in that regard. As far as
the main financial page. It's pretty self-explanatory. The board didn't have too many questions yesterday about it. So if anybody has any questions, I will field them, except for Brock. He's not allowed to give me any questions. His chance was yesterday at the board meeting. So any questions on that? And then the next page is, I think you have a page in there that has the 100-year ad book, and Cindy was supposed to be here today. I don't know what happened. I didn't get it. She was supposed to have the books here today.
Yeah, well, she said she's very sorry, but she had to go get a tech job.
Yep. All right. So anyway, this is the one page there that starts off with the 100-year book ads collection. This is an accounting of all the expenses and the revenue that we brought in from ticket sales and the auction and the 50/50. As you can see, we came out $2,884 a head. So that includes the tickets that were sold last year, towards the end of the year, fiscal year, because a lot of them got sold before July. So that does not include the money that we paid the previous 2 years for the venue, which we split it up into 3 years, so we wouldn't have to pay it all in 1 year. And then I think there's a page for, I may not even have it, a page for the PayPal account. So, any questions? Do I need a motion for the pass the financials, or is that just a board level? Okay, very good. All right, if there's no further questions, Scooter is going to go over the grant program and who got the awards, and we'll go from there. Thank you.
All right, so first of all, I want to say we had a great committee. We had Barb, Eva, Amy, and Mark Greco. So between the 5 of us, we seem to all know a little bit about every single grant that came in. So that really was nice that we had a lot of insight into that. So that worked out really good. We had a total of 16 grants applied for. We turned down 7 of them because they did not meet the criteria for various reasons. And we ended up with 9 that we gave out. We gave out a number of them to the Louisville schools for different programs. They have a program called Sources of Strength. We gave $750. They have a community engagement program, which many of you might be familiar with. That's when they have those programs at the elementary that people can come in and with their kids and painting and computers and just all kinds of. So we gave that $500. The STEAM learning program, we gave $500. The English honors, they're doing some things. We gave them $325.89. So that's what they asked for. So pretty much this is what people asked for, and it's what we gave. We donated to an Eagle Scout project, which I think we always like to support those. That particular Eagle Scout, his project is going to be with the choir and arts and drama to do some things with them and help with that. The care team at Louisville High School is doing holiday haircuts. I don't know if any of you have heard about that. They're going to host an event where they're going to have games and some food and different things, but they're also going to give any kids there free haircuts for the holidays. So, give them a nice haircut. We thought that was a pretty nice thing for the community. Fish with a Cop, we supported that again, $500. I think everybody's pretty familiar with that, where they invite the kids and give them a fishing pole. Just kind of spend the day with them there. Our Interact Club at the high school is doing a Thanksgiving food drive. So we gave them $750. That was pretty important to support the kids that are basically part of our club. And then the Historical Society, we gave them $1,000 towards, I don't know if any of you have used little scan, what are those called? QR codes, where you can scan and you learn about the buildings and different things that you're in front of, and that's, they want to keep developing that. So we thought that would be a nice thing to support. So we have $7,000. We only gave out $5,350. So that leaves us with $1,650 that when I presented this to the board yesterday, they kind of said that it would just be a good idea to maybe keep that money for anything that might come up during the year. You know, it just seems like every year there's some sort of an emergency grant, or, you know, I mean, something that, a disaster, something that we want to donate to, we'll have a little extra money for that. Just worked out this year that, you know, we gave everybody what they asked for, and it just didn't come up to the 7,000. So I want to thank the committee again. You guys were wonderful. The knowledge of everybody was really good. Really made the decisions kind of easy. So, anybody have any questions?
Good job.
Yeah, thank you. And I did fail to mention that, and Barb can help me with this, the Interact Club, or Ambassador Interact from the high school sold the Purple Pinky Donuts. I forget how many.
So all those dozens that people donated for the kids to sell, they sold last Friday. They sold out by the end of second lunch mod. So even though we had 3 dozen more than we did last year, and last year they didn't sell out, so we can give them even more to sell. But so on top of the money that the district got by buying those, like the district got $9 a dozen that went towards fighting polio. The kids' slogan was "Eat Donuts, Fight Polio," and they raised an additional $250 for our club to donate on top of our $1,000 to Polio Plus.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you. I need a motion on the grants, to accept the grants. Anybody? So move. Second for Dr. Terry. All right, thank you. And all those in favor, say yay. Nay for no. Anybody object? All unanimous approval. Thank you. Well, Barb and I met with the teacher that's in charge of the honors program, and she's a very detail-oriented person. It was down to the penny. All right, Pancake Day updates.
Yeah, so it's Saturday. We need everybody there. I'm going to send around. I emailed out the sign-up sheet. I'm going to send it around. If you're not going to be there, scratch your name off. If you're going to be there and you're not on the list, go ahead and pick something. If you don't like where you are and you want to do something else, go ahead and move yourself around. The most important thing is everybody shows up on Saturday, and more importantly, everybody stays to help clean up at the end of the day, so it doesn't fall on just a few of us. But I think we're set to go. We've got a few people going to pick up the food stuff from St. Joseph's on Friday morning to get it over to the middle school before their lunch starts. And then the kitchen crew needs to be there at 6:30. The dining room crew needs to be there at 7. We start serving at 7:30. And let's hope that we've got a good day going. If anybody brought any of their money or their leftover tickets that they haven't sold, we need to get them to Dave Yeagley, because we're short on tickets for the, Dave's in the back corner there, for the beery pancake thing. So we will, for the kitchen crew, for the pancake makers. Last year, Beery just gave tickets, and then their people came. We didn't have to run around and get all the pancakes put together. But this year we do, for part of it. So we got tickets, and we've got meals that we're bringing. So we're gonna have to plan with Dave on when breakfast needs to go out to Beery's and start doing extra pancakes. for that. Any questions with pancake breakfast?
So the money, give to Greg,
Give money to me, give tickets to
tickets, Dave, back there before you leave today, okay, if you have them.
And if anybody didn't add on the pancake breakfast placemat, just bring that in too. It's $50 when you guys go with who you are. And then make sure you look at the placemat. Danny does a really good job with that every year. He lays that out really nice.
Please read the whole thing.
Does a nice job, so it's good.
Speaking of ads, yeah,
Hey, if anybody did bring the tickets, just pass them over this way. Let you down.
okay. What flavor are the pancakes?
What would you like?
What flavor would you like?
I'm making fun of Jim Ball. Because he wanted to experiment with them. I wonder if you're gonna experiment with them.
Okay,
Still gone.
Shandor said he was bringing a bottle of club soda.
I'll bring the vodka.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna stay out of the kitchen.
They have enough trouble getting this regular.
I'm staying out of the kitchen. That's all I can tell you. I'm gonna be in the dining room somewhere. We have a, I don't know, Greg, if you saw the banner that Denny found in his basement. So we're gonna have that as well as your banner that you have. Yeah. So we're gonna find a host family on Saturday. That's our primary goal. It's including to making money for Polio Plus. Is there anything new to report? Speaking of exchange students, is there anything new to report?
So they both joined the bowling team, and that starts full time this week. And I guess that's what I have to say.
Okay.
So I see them every day as I take them to bowling.
Okay. Kathy. Kathy.
I just wonder if you're gonna have the cards there for the,
Flag program.
Amphitheater?
the,
Yes.
that thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
the letting room will be there also.
We'll be loaded.
Yes,
Loaded for bear.
thank you.
Did you have a question, Joni? No? Okay. I thought you raised your hand. Sorry. All right. On December 7th is Light Up Louisville, our Christmas deal that the Chamber puts on every year. And the board approved the idea of doing the hot chocolate again. So mark that on your calendar. We're going to need volunteers to help us. I don't know what the exact hours are at this point. But we will be doing hot chocolate for the kiddos and adults. And would we be able to use the Leggett building again?
I would assume so.
Okay.
I've run it past him, but I don't see why not.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well last year. Sometimes electricity there is challenging and water. So,
I'll check on the water. I think Susan would fix that privately.
okay.
The only thing that I gotta check, the only thing that I gotta make sure is that I gotta get somebody in there to link the file.
All right. But yeah, let me, I'll follow up with you in a week, see where we're at on that. All right, Randy has some information to give you on the amphitheater. Stand over here.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Monday evening, I had the opportunity to meet with Louisville City Council regarding the amphitheater. There were really two things that we wanted to talk about. One was to kind of show them and explain the new amphitheater look that you see here. I showed the original rendering first, and when I brought this one up, it was definitely the wow factor. The whole room was pretty much packed, standing room only, and a lot of people said, wow. So that was kind of cool. but the two things that we needed to address, number one, we were talking about being able to drive the trucks from the library area, parking area, up to the amphitheater, back and forth to do the work. Well, that area has 2 or 3 springs in it. And if you try to drive a large truck, you will be literally sunk. So what's that? Yeah, that too. But if you can swim, you're still good. We talked to the architect, and we've been going back and forth for about 6 weeks, Andy and I. And basically what we've decided is that we were going to build a small road from the top of the hill. So if you're looking at the amphitheater like this, the library is going to be over there to the right, and the road that we're talking about is going to be coming from the left, where the restrooms are and the parking area is on top north, down the hill. It could be coming down the hill. That is going to cost roughly an additional $15,000 to build. But the good news is the trucks will be able to get down there and deliver stuff, equipment, to build this thing. But then also, once it's done, it'll be asphalt paved. And if you're going to walk down there, it'll be an easier way to walk as opposed to going down that hill. The other thing it'll be really nice for is that the companies that are coming down there, maybe there's a concert or a theater production done or something else, they can drive down there, unload their equipment, and then drive back up. So they won't have to carry anything, and it'll be a lot safer that way too. So that takes our cost of this project from about $400,000 to around $415,000. I talked through it with council, and Joni and the rest of the council. There is some money left over from the Metzger estate that is helping to fund a lot of the projects up at the Metzger Park. And there happens to be just about $35,000 left over. And they voted to donate that $35,000 to our project. So we got the road paid for, as well as picked up an extra $20,000. So if you happen to see any members of council, please thank them. Joni, thank you for your help. We were kind of talking back and forth, nodding back and forth Monday night, but it got done. So the total cost of the project is right around $415,000. And if you add another $15,000 that we raised, we picked up, basically what we've done is we've gone from $340,000 to $375,000. So between $415,000 and $375,000 is where our gap is. And we are working very hard to raise that money. Cynthia's talking to a number of people in the community. I've been going door to door to a number of businesses, asking for donations. We've got some promises made, but until I get that money, we're still going to keep going. I'm meeting with the Nimish and Grange this evening, their board. We have cards. If you've got somebody that you know that would be interested in making a donation, or as a Rotary member, we all unanimously approved this project about 2 years ago. If you haven't made a donation to the project, please consider it. Scratch a check out, help us out. Anything will get us to where we're trying to go. Any questions, comments? No? Thank you.
I could tell you from personal experience, this guy has worked his butt off the last 2 or 3 years, and to get this thing going. And it's his project to finish, because I told him, I says, you know all the details. I don't want to pass the baton to anybody else just because you're not present. So stay with it. And he's done a great job. And when we build this thing, I think we ought to pin a star on his chest, because he's really done a phenomenal job.
Now that we've got the road figured out, I would say within the next 4 to 6 weeks. I talked with Ken, it was Wednesday, Monday, and he told me this was really the stumbling block, was how are we gonna get down there to do the work?
Okay, any other questions regarding the amphitheater before we move on?
Just a quick recap. Actual dollars raised now, we've got what?
If you include the 35,000 from Monday night, we are at $375,000. We need $415,000 to meet the number, so we're roughly $40,000 short of where we need to be to pay for this project.
And some of those are in-kind donations too.
Sure. Thank you. That's
Yeah.
Like the amphitheater in Plain Township, they have a flat surface. Do we have to have anything like that for handicap, or is it
Yeah,
all
it's all
grass?
taken care of.
Yeah, what we had to do to make this ADA acceptable is we have to build a 520 lineal foot path from the library area down to the amphitheater. It's gonna be 5 feet wide. It will be cement, and then there will be a cement pad that's about a 10 by 10, and then a bill next to the amphitheater, and then there will also be an area where a wheelchair could be wheeled up to the actual stage itself. So we're talking about a lot of cement to be able to get that done. But yes, it will be totally ADA handicap accessible.
And there's no seating, anybody just brings their own chairs? Like, they bring their own chairs?
Bring
or
your own
there's no
chairs,
seating?
or sit on the grass with a
Just-
blanket.
Pretty much just like Plain Township. You gotta bring your own chair.
Don't you remember when you were at Woodstock?
That was before me.
Yeah, right.
Well, I believe Plain Township has a bigger platform because they offer like regular chairs that they set up.
Everybody bring their chair, their.
That's up Land Hill, yeah, but they offer them, because you can buy them for the concerts like for $15, front row.
Oh.
So they have chairs they put out,
Priority
and
seating.
they have like
Yeah.
3 rows, and
Yep.
it's just a platform, and they, you know,
And
somebody
if we had
make.
$3.5 million, we could probably do that too.
We could always add on.
We could
to
build
that
fireplaces
platform.
around, you know, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
no.
Yesterday, the board discussed the Jamaica disaster, and they're in dire shape and need a lot of help. And we have appropriated to send them a check to the Rotary Club of Jamaica of $1,000 to help them out. So,
So, hey, Jim,
yes.
what was actually voted on and passed was a shelter box. So if we're gonna do something different, then we're gonna have the club, we need to have the club change that then. Because we had voted on the shelter box yesterday.
I didn't recall that. The shelter box wasn't in the budget.
That's part of the Rotary project, that's where that comes from, out of that line item.
Yeah, we had, there was like $987 left in that line.
So how do we get it to the right people? Because there's a QR code.
Well, the
Just-
shelter box, so we voted on the shelter box, and then you mentioned that this other group was sending money directly to the Rotary group in Jamaica. So if we're not gonna do a shelter box, then we need to vote that we're not gonna do a shelter box.
So if we send it to the shelter box, it'll still get there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, I got a communication from them yesterday specifically for Jamaica.
Okay. Very good.
Refresh us, what's the shelter box?
So
What
that-
does it accommodate, how many people?
Yeah, so the shelter box is so first of all, you know, natural disasters, housing is a big issue. Jamaica in particular lost a significant amount of their housing as well as their hospitals. So what a shelter box does is give them basically it's a big tent up to 8 people can live in the tent. They get blankets and cooking stuff and things to move water with. So it's a kit along with the shelter housing. In a place like Jamaica, a tent actually works out fine. It's not like they're in the Himalayas. But it does provide for some long-term housing for folks who have none.
I think maybe we should give them a couple or a few shelter, but I saw aerial photos. Like somebody came in there with a blade, took off the tops of everything. It was like a mess.
Well, and the other thing with Jamaica is that their biggest revenue source is tourism, and that's pretty much gone. So, so there's gonna be some huge needs there, but basic housing and shelter is always housing, food, and water are the 3 things that you really have to respond to.
Any questions? Yes, Dave.
How are we gonna fix that?
How are we gonna fix what?
We got the board appropriating cash.
No, the board actually voted on its shelter box.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess we did. I thought,
Yeah. Well, that was the motion I made anyway.
okay. Well, we'll run with it. I remember shelter box coming up, but I didn't realize we actually voted on the shelter box, but I'll go with it. The main thing is that we give them the money that they need and get it
so
to
I
them.
can take care of the acquisition.
Okay.
That doesn't last.
Make sure Shondor knows, because I sent him that QR code, so I don't want him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So go ahead and send $1,000 and through that QR code to the Rotary Club of Jamaica. So.
Wait, hold on. So the Cindy has in the motion, she sent it out yesterday. Jamaica Relief Shelter Box QR code to donate to the island created by Rotary International. And she wrote $1,000 to be sent towards that. It was motioned and approved by Greg. So
The shelter box,
Was the motion.
she mixed up 2 things.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we need to fix it in the minutes too.
Yeah.
Because my recollection is we voted on shelter box, but that's not what's in the minutes.
I wrote down notes that said shelter box. Shelter box.
Mine too.
All right, I'll tell Cindy to
Okay.
fix it in the minutes.
Thank you. Thank you, Brock. All right, on the RILA conference is coming up in January 30th, 31st, and February 1st. And we voted to approve sending 4 students, high school students, to the RILA conference at a cost of $435 per. It's in the budget. There's actually maybe $150 more than that, something like that.
That'll go to World Affairs.
Yeah. So we've got that covered. I was hoping that Cindy would be here today with her 100-year books, but she apparently stepped on a nail and had to go to the emergency room and get a tetanus shot. But given the fact that we don't have the books yet, we are going to give each member that shows up at the meeting a book. You were all going to get one today, so make sure you show up next week and maybe we'll have them.
That was gonna be for free. Right?
Yeah, for free. We're not going to sell them. We're going to give them to the membership for free, 1 per member.
As long as they come to a meeting.
Yeah, they got to be at the meeting. We're not going to send it to them.
How many are printed?
They printed 50, but we can print more.
Save one for me, I'll be here next week.
You're not getting one.
We'll have them at meetings.
He's got to take it. He's got to take a Jamaican vacation.
I'm glad I got in last year before they, yeah.
All right, let's do a rotoball draw. Let's see. Got some marbles here.
That's right.
That's the anniversary book.
All right, anything else for the good of the order? Please help us out at the warm coats today at the YMCA from 1 o'clock on. If you can volunteer a couple hours, I know some of you have already signed up. We appreciate that. They're there till 6:30 tonight. People can pick up coats. Usually what happens between 1 and 3 is we call, make a bunch of phone calls. We get 3 or 4 guys on, girls and guys on phones, and they call all the people that are signed up to receive a coat to remind them that today is the day to come to the Y and pick up their coat. And then from 3 o'clock on, we 3:30 on. Okay. So for 3 hours, we'll be handing out coats from 3:30 to 6:30. So that's when we need the most help.
That's just chicken scratch.
Anything else for the good of the order?